Well, hello, my YouTube family. It's Saturday again, and the only reason why you see me here today is because the blush tag was getting weighing heavily on my shoulders, like a gun pointed to the back of my head. So, let us get started. I've got the questions and part of my answer, and you know, yeah. I got a little lip gloss here. But before we get started, I just want to get rid of this. I have an empty and a replacement of the empty that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video. So here it is. Remember this godforsaken thing? This Good Things Manuka Honey Refining Scrub. Thank you, Jesus, it's finished. I don't have to deal with the pitiful scent odor, whatever it was. It was good. The scrubs were very good. They did their job, but it's time to say goodbye now. And be reacquainted with my stained eyes. As you can see, it's obviously been used. It's somewhere down there. My St. Ives element gently exfoliates while leaving skin moisturized. I've got this one, and I think I've got one more left before I finally finish with this, because this gets tedious after a while to use. So even though it's very good, it's an olive scrub. It's one of the best and very, very easy on the wallet, but it's huge, and after a while, I just like to use new things. Okay, so let us get started on this godforsaken blush tag. Lorraine, you know I love you. Okay, blush tag. Here we go. 14 questions, and I will link them on the bottom. So anybody else, I'm not tagging anybody because you know I don't like to be tagged. So anybody who wants to join in on the tag, please feel free. Okay? All right, here we go. I've got blushes in front of me to show you. I will try to do swatches. I'm gonna really try to do swatches. But there are some that really have no answer. So let's just jump into it. Number one, best packaging. I picked Rockateur because it's easy to pick out in my blush, the cacophony of blushes that I have. It's a cute packaging. It's Rockateur. No matter where it is buried in there, I can always find it, and it's easy to spot. So that's why I chose this one as best packaging. Okay. As I'm using them, I'm tossing them back. Prettiest Color. This one was kind of difficult, but then I chose this one. It is a sleek blush. Oh, I forgot to swatch Rockateur for you. I did say I would try to do swatches. It's going to be kind of difficult because, first of all, Rockateur is kind of hard to spot on my skin. But I swatched it heavily enough where you could see. I sometimes have to mix it with another blush in order for it to show up on my skin. But you know, the people that have been with me, I was on a Rockateur frenzy for quite a while. So I think about 2 Christmases ago, or maybe even before then. I had to have Rockateur. I kept talking about Rockateur. You know when I get that way. So this is Rockateur on me. It's kind of it's got a sheen to it. But I sometimes have to mix it with another blush that I'm going to discuss with you. And that'll give it a little bit more potency on my cheeks. But it's like a subtle sheen on my cheeks. I love it. Anyway, next tag is Prettiest Color. And it is a sleek blush, Mediterranean collection. And this one is called Santorini. And this is just gorgeous. This is just, look at that. Look at that. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know why. Well, it's buried deep down. That's why sometimes I can't remember that I have it. It's not that I can't remember. I don't remember that I have it. And it is luscious. It is absolutely luscious. I can't even describe this color. It's like a magenta. Yeah, I guess it's like a magenta. Let me do a swatch. That's what it looks like. Oh, it is so gorgeous. And pigmented. I know it doesn't look pigmented, but let me do a heavier swatch. There we go. Look at that. Stunning. Stunning. Look at it on my finger. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at it. Sleek blushes. The best. The best. Oh, I'm going to need. Hold on. Should have thought of that before. I'm going to need to wipe these swatches so I can give you clean swatches. Okay. So the next one, that was Santorini, and that was for Prettiest Color. Next is Most Pigmented. It's between Sleek and Coastal Scents. These two are like the most pigmented. Santorini, obvious reasons. And this is one of my Coastal Scents Forever blushes. These are extraordinarily pigmented. Extraordinarily. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Yes. Extraordinarily pigmented. Extraordinarily so. So it's really a toss-up. I don't have like one. It's Most Pigmented or Sleek blushes and Coastal Scents blushes. Just want these swatches. They're already staining my hand. Look, that's the Santorini that refuses to go away now. All right, next. Well, yeah, I did say Most Pigmented, all Sleek blushes, but all Coastal Scent blushes as well. Next is Everyday Blush. Now, these are two. It's my Jane blush, and this is his Blushing Baby Doll. If I could wear this every day, I should. Well, it looks like I have. Hello? Look at this pan situation. And this is, I love this blush. I love it. For everyday, everyday usage. I know it looks kind of light, but it's gorgeous on my skin, if I may say so myself. And it's a tie, again. And my L'Oreal Bare Natural Gentle Mineral Blush in the color Bare Honey. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's Bare Honey. I'm going to try to do a swatch. That is Bare Honey. I know they kind of look alike, but maybe that's why I love them so much, because they're very close. And they're very subtle on my skin. So, yeah. Two of them for, everyday blushes. And let me put this top back on that. So that was Jane Blushing Cheeks. That's what it's called, Jane Blushing Cheeks. I think you can still find these. And this is L'Oreal Gentle Mineral Blush in Bare Honey. So that takes care of Everyday Blush. Party Blush. Now this, I don't have a particular blush because it depends on what I'm wearing to go out. So I don't have like the one, ooh, I'm going to a party, so this is the blush I'm gonna wear. It really depends on what I'd be wearing. So I can't really answer that question for you. So next, Regret Blush. I wrote something. Yeah, the Regret Blush I can't show you because I probably tossed it. You know me, La Garbaggio, honey. If it ain't working for me, I toss it. I wouldn't know what it is. I don't remember what it was. I'm sure I've tossed a couple of blushes. But as of the ones that I've got now, I'm not tossing anything. So I don't have or remember what the blush I would toss away was or is. Okay. Least used, La Femme Golden Dew Amber. It's this one. And this is what it looks like. It's almost like an everyday kind of blush too. But this one gives me a flush like no other. It gives me a flush better than this, better than the Jane. And this is what it looks. It looks like the Jane. It looks like the everyday blushes. These are the blushes that I don't know, when they hit my cheeks, they make me feel very good and very nice. So yeah, let's see, what was it again? Least used. This is the least used, La Femme Golden Dew Amber. Oh, and this one too again. Ready to wear. This is it's a blush bronzer kind of a thing. And this is what it looks like. I think this is the newest one that I bought. It's very nice. As you can see, it's a little shimmery. I don't usually use one side. One is like the blush and the other is the blush, bronzer, whatever. But I use both. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like combined. Kind of shimmery, very subtle. I've worn all of these blushes in my videos before, so if you want to look them up, just type in go to my channel, type in the name of the blush, and the videos will come up. So that's ready to wear, and the name of the color is Pink Perfection Melange and Peach Crepe Melange. So that's ready to wear, all cosmetics wholesale. That's where I got this one from. Okay. Next is, let's see, least used, most used, would never let go of, Jane Blushing Cheeks. I already showed you that one. Baby doll, blushing baby doll. I always say I'm gonna, when I'm done with it, I'm never gonna buy it again. I always break down and buy this one. I don't know what it is. It's just, out of all the Jane blushes that I have, the blushing cheeks that I have 4 of them. This one is my absolute favorite, blushing baby doll. Absolutely favorite. So that was the most used, would never let go of. My favorite blush brand, Sleek and Coastal Scents. Sleek and Coastal Scents, because of their pigmentation. So let's see, that was favorite blush brands. Next is greatest blush discovery of the year. I haven't bought a blush this year, so I think I bought this one this year, but it's not really the greatest discovery. There really is no great discovery for me. All the blushes that I buy are like great discoveries for me, but I really haven't, no real great discovery for me. So that's a pass, I guess. Let's see. Most practical, believe it or not, is a Courtney Cordazzle blush, a Chroma Beauty. This one is in the shade Courtney Cordazzle, and it's practical because of its packaging. It has eyeshadow, and then when you push this down, there is the blush, highlighter, and bronzer. But I use the blush and the bronzer together because this bronzer does absolutely nothing for my skin tone. And this blush I usually mix with my Rockateur, so to give it more pigmentation, and they're close in shade. So here we go. This is Rockateur, and this is Rockateur right here. Here we go. I'll get it together, people. Here we go. Rockateur and the blush of Courtney Cordazzle. There you go. I mix them together because they're very close in shade, and they give me a little bit more punch. Because by themselves, they're so subtle that I'd really have to pound it in, but then I'd be using up all of my blush. So this is the great packaging because of the eyeshadow and the blush, bronzer, highlighter, and it's a secure packaging, so you can just toss it in your bag and really not have to worry about anything. So this is the most practical. Okay, the least practical I find is this one. These Milani flower blushes, I love them. They're called powder blushes, but they're the petals ones, obviously, because of the design. They're the least practical because of the plastic packaging can break, and there's no mirror. So, you know, if you want to take it on the go, you can't really look to see what's going on because there's no mirror. And you can't say that they couldn't have put a mirror here because look at the size of this thing. It would have been a nice sized mirror. Least practical. Okay, and the most expensive blush, which I should be using more of since it's so damn expensive, is my Illamasqua. My Illamasqua, and this is in the shade Excite. And I was quite excited when I got it because look at this shade, people. What? It's not, there it is. It's more of a, there we go. It's more of a corally, it's not doing it justice. Back here, it shows very orange, but it's more on the deep coral side. It's more on, I really wish you could see the true color. It's more pinky, like that, but even deeper. I'm sorry, I guess the lights are changing its tone, whether I put it close or far. It's showing very orange, but it's more on the carnation, a deep carnation coral shade. But it's my most expensive blush, Illamasqua. I had to have it. You know when I get that way. Okay, and the last question is my least expensive, and it's really all of my Wet n Wild blushes. This one is in Heather Silk. Okay, but all of the Wet n Wild blushes, they're like, you know, $1, $2, or I don't think they're $3. I think they're $2.29 or something like that. So they're the least expensive. I don't even remember how expensive this one was, but it is my most expensive blush. Oh, I am done. I am done. I am done. I hope the answers have satisfied you. I hope I have answered all the questions. There were 14 of them. I don't think I left anything out. You got a Saturday video. What do you want from my life, people? Oh, God. Okay, so there you have it. Blush tag completed. You can release the gun from the back of my neck now, Lorraine. Okay, it was fun. I always end up having fun with the tags. I just don't like to be tagged, people. Okay, so there you go. Oh God, how long has I been having that white cast in on my mouth? Sorry about that. I hate when that happens. I really do. And it's always the same lip gloss that I put on too. I really should toss that bad boy. That's nasty. Sorry about that. I haven't been paying attention to what I look like. But better late than never. That damn white line. Ugh, nasty. Okay, so that is it. That is all. I have answered all of your questions, all of the tags questions. You know, this doesn't even begin to scratch the surface. All of these blushes that I've showed you. Yeah, I have a video on my blush collection, so you can look that one up. And since then, I don't think I bought any new ones, but if I have, they weren't that much of an addition. All I know is I got a whole hell of a lot of blushes, people, which is sometimes why I forget which ones I have. Because I have you hear that, right? You hear all the, yeah. Jane blush I keep there. I have 4 Jane blushes, and I'm trying to pan those bad boys. And I'm trying, and I know who's on my ass about this. Danny, you're on my ass about the Jane blushes. I'm doing the best I can, girl. I'm doing the best I can. I got so many. Okay, so let me just finish up here, and then I'll take care of the rest. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think of the tag. Like I said, I will cut and paste the blush tag, list on the bottom. And anybody and everybody is tagged if you want to join in. Okay, because I know what it's like when you don't want to be joined in, but you get roped into it anyway. Okay, it's not gonna be the last time, people. All the tags that I have done, maybe 2 or 3, I've been roped into them. Okay, I don't think there was one that I said, "Ooh, I want to do this one." I don't think so. And if there is one, it's only just one. But this was fun. Like I said, I love talking about blushes. I really do love talking about blushes. I honestly do. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed like picking the ones out. But I actually do enjoy talking about blushes because I have so many. Sometimes it does get overwhelming because I have so many, but it was fun. It was fun. Just don't get any more ideas. Just don't get any more ideas for these blush tags, people. Okay? On that note, I am going to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. I am going to watch my Bad News Bears. I discussed yesterday, people. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch the rest of what I've DVR'd during the week. That Greenleaf program that is on OWN that Oprah is doing. I got all 3 parts on my DVR. I'm going to watch that. Yeah, don't nobody talk to me. Don't nobody call me, text me. I just want to be left alone today, okay? I went to the post office and I mailed my super overdue bill. I got my stamps, and no, I didn't mail the package for my cousin's daughter yet. But all is not lost because I really didn't have that much money because I knew it was going to be those flat rate boxes and all of that. I didn't have that much money. So payday is this week? Yeah, this week because it's the last week of June. It's going to be this week. So next weekend, please Jesus. I had to get to the post office early, people. I had to leave my house. Post office opens at 9. I had to leave my house at 8:15. I got to the post office at 8:25. It's just literally almost around the corner. And already, cars were already there. There were 2 parking spots. One looked a little tight, and the other one I got into. I sat my fat ass in the car, and I put my sun visor, on the dashboard of the car, listened to the radio until 9 o'clock, and people were already still online. When I got there, I was at the threshold of the doorway. And do you think they would open at 9 on the nose? Well, why should they? When they've got people waiting and they don't give a rat's ass. So they open the doors at like 9:04. And the people in the front already had issues. There was one woman who kept complaining over and over. Well, I had a notice on the door, and they didn't leave the package, and it was going to go back to England, and the next time somebody should ring the doorbell. I was like, look, get your damn package and keep it moving, because there are other people who need to complain and bitch and moan also. Okay, I'm not one of them. All I want is some damn stamps to mail this damn bill. Okay. So yeah. So one down, one more to go, and that's the package for my cousin, which I will try to mail next weekend. Okay? And on that note, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you thought about the blush tag. And I will talk to you on Monday. Okay? On Monday. You know it's the weekend, people, so you ain't gonna get beautiful Nancy today. Okay, this is the real deal. Sans makeup, minus this pitiful clear whatever. Yeah, it's gotta go. Okay, so that's it. I love you. I will talk to you on Monday. Let me know what you think about the tag. Mwah. Bye now.